Hey dating masses, Michael here with idateadvice.com. Today's topic are some tips for older guys who want to date younger women. Now, if you take a look back through history, you'll find that traditionally women date and tend to marry men who are older than they are. It used to be this way under the assumption that men would be more well established and able to support a family when the time came to settle down. Now, in today's world, things are a little different. Older guys choose to date younger women for their beauty, youthful attitudes, health, and yes, even true love. Whatever your reasons are for wanting to date younger women, there are a few things you'll want to keep in mind. Number one, get on their level. Now, I don't mean this on an emotional or an intelligent level. What I mean by this is reach women using today's technology. Social media, public forums, going places where women are hanging out today, not necessarily just through the grapevine, but there's so many ways to meet people that if you want to seem current, you can be an older guy and be up to date. If you want to seem that way, make sure you're meeting women and including these other aspects of their lives, because if they're younger, they're likely into these technologies, into hanging out at these other places, the bars, clubs, places like that. But don't force it. If you're not comfortable, obviously don't do it. Point two is understand where they are in their lives. They're not necessarily where you are. Maybe you've had 20, 30 years of time to work in your career or in life experience in general before you met them. So understand where you were at that age, and they may be a little more mature, maybe a little less mature, but at some point you're going to have to understand that they're not necessarily at the same point that you are in life. And that's fine. Depending on what you're looking for, this may not be a problem. Maybe you're a little immature for your age and they're a little more mature for their age. So they'll meet you somewhere in the middle. Maybe it's the other way around. Tip three is that many women won't want to date a much older guy, but many will. So don't get discouraged when you go out and you're not getting the positive feedback you want right away. If you know what you want, which is to date a younger woman, don't let somebody tell you that it's wrong. Don't let somebody get in your way. You do what you need to do to meet your goals. Tip four is stay positive and keep moving. Don't get discouraged by rejection. This one ties back into the last point, but you're not going to get as much feedback. You may not get as much feedback as you'd like that's positive. You may get some negative feedback. Don't let it discourage you. Just keep moving forward. Tip number five is don't be creepy. A lot of guys do this, and you may be out of the dating game for a while, depending on your situation. You may have been single for this long because you don't really understand social norms. If that's the case, I can't necessarily help you. You should watch some of our other videos. But what I mean by this is that some girls can see an older guy approaching and just automatically think like, oh, wait, I don't want to talk to this older guy because he's probably going to be creepy, because a lot of older guys, they're unsure of how to approach girls, younger women. So make sure that your approach is a good one. If you have to watch some other videos or something like that, go for it. Don't stalk somebody on Facebook and then say, oh, hey, look, I saw that you like the same stuff that I like. They'll be like, how'd you know that? Stick away from being creepy. Definitely. Hopefully by now you've learned what's socially acceptable in life and what's not. And finally, last but not least, point six is make sure that you know who you are and that you can effectively convey that message to somebody else. Nothing better in the world when it comes to dating than confidence, especially as a guy. More especially as a guy wanting to date younger women, because you're already not necessarily in the same dating category as everybody else. You're going to need the edge. And having that confidence is sometimes what younger women are looking for. Many women look to date older guys who are at a different point in their lives. They're fed up with the young and immature guys. Be aware of the image that you're projecting and let confidence reign. Part of being a man is knowing what it is that you want, how to get it, and what it takes for you to be happy. Above all, don't worry about what others think. Always be honest and respectful, and you'll land the girl of your dreams sooner or later. I guarantee it. Alright, dating masses, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to get a new dating advice video each and every week. We welcome your questions and comments, and as always, we reply absolutely free. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.